You need to stop reacting and begin responding to the occurrences that are taking shape in your life. You reacting is causing it to keep occurring. It is a wheel that you are on. The more you react, the more you get what you're reacting to. Because what you are doing is responding to something that is happening. And when you respond to something that is happening, you are telling yourself you want more of that. It doesn't matter if you are doing it in a way that is conscious and that is something that you enjoy, or if you are reacting and it is unconscious and it is something that causes you distress and harm. Either way, it is a response. It is just a different type of response. And when you give that response, it is what your subconscious is going to give back to you as you proceed in your life, in the now, here. Because your subconscious is listening to you. That's what it's hearing. That's right here, where you are. And what you respond to is what it hears. Because it's always listening. And that's what it then creates in your environment, which is all around you. Because your subconscious is your environment. And I'm going to share with you how this works, this cycle, and why it is so important to respond accordingly. And this is all we need to do to completely shift our whole entire mindset and reality that we exist within. Is this one thing. This will shift everything because it's going to change the cycle. And these cycles is how the cycle is how everything actually exists. Everything is operating in some form of cyclical cycle. It's circling, which is truly spiraling, because everything is in constant movement with each other. So it's all interacting with each other as well. So there's no true circle necessarily. It's all a spiral. It's all a dance between it all. And when you are coming around that cycle, that reaction that you have is pushing you back into the same cycle. You're just going around and around and around and around because you're reacting to something in your environment. And if you're reacting to something that you don't want to experience, your response is telling it that you do want to experience it, even though it was something that is causing you mental harm, and it's creating a space that is not conducive for you to actually live in. It's creating a space that is not enjoyable for you to exist within. Your environment isn't exactly what you want it to be, but that's because what you are putting your energy towards isn't what you are telling yourself you want in your life. So if you want that in your life, you need to respond to that and stop reacting to everything else. And this all comes back to cycles and replication of light, which replication of light is where this all starts. Because many of us, based on what we see with our eyes and what we have been told, light, it shoots out. It's something there. When light actually isn't this beam that's shooting out and expanding to provide clarity to whatever it is that is shining the light in. That's what light does. It provides clarity so you can see what is there. And what light is actually doing is repeating itself. It's replicating. It's reincarnating as something that is similar to what it was before, but potentially slightly different. It might be exactly the same, but it might be slightly different because that's how light operates. It's looking to replicate what it just was and keep repeating that process until it runs out of energetic potential to do that anymore, which is when now you got the shadow. Now it gets dark again. That's because there's no more energy there to provide that light. It's a different form of energy that exists at the end of the light as dark energy. We're not going to get into that. The replication of light is what you are doing when you are living. That's all you are doing. Every movement you make is you repeating yourself in some way, shape, or form. We are nothing more than a culmination of cycles compiled together, operating in a way that allows us to experience this life and how we do. And all of these cycles are nothing more than replications of light. So we can take any one of these cycles, change that light so that it starts replicating in a different way, and we just change the whole entire system. And this is why it's so important for you to stop reacting, because that's all you need to do. As soon as you start responding to things that are occurring in your life with a conscious, constructive response that is enlightening to the frequency and energy that you are looking to bring to you, it's going to be there, because it's going to be what takes shape and starts just occurring at that point, because you've told yourself that's what you want. You've told your subconscious that's what you want, because your subconscious, all it's doing is throwing the ball back to you. That's all it's doing. That is what is creating that replication or repeating of light. When light repeats, there's a blank spot in the middle where there's nothing. There's no light. It's not all touching. There's a space. In that space, that's your subconscious. Because your subconscious is in between the conscious. The light source that keeps repeating itself is your conscious. So what you consciously focus on is what you are telling your subconscious you want to exist in your life. And when you change what your conscious is focusing on, it changes what your subconscious gives to you in your life, in your environment. It's that simple. We don't have to make this difficult. It's all based on light replication and the cycle of that. And as soon as we see that, all we got to do is change the cycle. And we can change anything with ourselves in our environment, because our environment is based on us. I just did a video on your name. If you change what you are called, you've completely changed the entire cycle that you're operating on from a foundational standpoint. Because what you answer to is the most prominent thing that you are. Because it is what you go by. And what you go by is what you are, which is a reflection of what you hold on to, because it's ours. O-U-R-S, it's ours. R is what you are is ours, because you embody it. So all you need to do is stop reacting. Start responding. And if it's something that you don't know how to respond to, don't react though, but don't respond. Just go. Just go outside. Go in nature. Just walk away. Don't allow someone else to pull a reaction out of you. Just walk away. No one's forcing you to react in any situation. Let them go on. Let them spew out that energy uncontrollably. Because guess what? That's free energy. They're just throwing it in the air. You could take all of that, and you will, if you keep yourself grounded and just keep going by your own volition on what you look to exist in your life. Don't allow others to bring you down to where they are, to the point to where you start reacting to their judgments and mishaps that they have in their life. Don't bring that into yours, because that's theirs. All you need to do is show them this video so that they can change what they are doing. Share this to them, because they need to change their reaction as well, just as you do. We all do out here that are reacting, any of us. If we are reacting to a situation and not consciously responding, we are giving our power away. At every moment we are doing that. Well, now is the time to start taking that power back and actually responding to things, all of us. So as soon as we do that, this is all changing. It already has. You just haven't stopped reacting yet to see the changes going on around you. It's already there. Start responding. Change what you go by. Choose your name. What do you want to be? Change the cycles that are holding you in the bondage that you find yourself in. Don't break them. There's nothing to break, because if you break something, now you have to fix something. That's why I'm explaining this in the way that I am. There's nothing that's broken. You're not broke. You're doing exactly what you're supposed to do, which is telling yourself what you want in your life and what you want to experience. It's just that you haven't been told that what you're doing is actually creating what you're experiencing. You're not broke. There's nothing to fix. It's just changing what you're putting in so you get a different output. It's that simple. You change what is rotating so that you don't get the same thing coming around every single time. Which all you gotta do is respond accordingly for yourself. You will see everything will change in your life, especially if you get out in nature. Go listen to the cicadas, get in the sun, go ground. It's going to release your mind from the imprisonment that it has been put into through this technological age that is coming to an end. This industrialism. I'm gonna leave it here for everyone. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell.